I won't ride the wait. You fuck out my face.
Watch this. That's my Joker impression. How was that? Was that all right?
Pretty good.
All right. Yeah, it's not as good as Joaquin Phoenix, the star of the new movie directed by Todd Phillips, Joker. If you clicked on this video, you already know this is the non-spoiler review of the Joker. I mean, Elliott-Carter. I'm with the most beautiful girl in the world, Tatiana Wilson.
Hello.
And we just got home from seeing this great movie right here, the Joker movie. And this was one of my most anticipated movies of the year, just because not only do I like comic book movies, and I think Joker is one of my favorite villains of all time, but it was kind of more of an original movie, more so than just based off of comics. It was obviously the characters based off of comics, but the story had no comic book roots. It was really original, and that's what I was looking forward to, this take on the Joker, because we've seen many takes on the Joker, and 90% of them have been good. There's just been one I was not happy with, talking to you, Jared Leto. But yeah. So first thoughts, Toddy. What did you think of this movie?
I thought that Joaquin Phoenix killed it, and I was super excited about it. He's an amazing actor, and I thought that's exactly what he was going to do. Just from seeing the trailer, I was like, wow, this is going to be great. So I was really excited to just see him portray this character. And I like the fact that I mean, you didn't have to know really any comic book knowledge at all. There was a couple parts in there that knowing some stuff probably made it better.
Yeah, of course.
But outside of that, like, you really didn't need it. And I was really excited about seeing a movie that could be standalone, and I didn't need to know anything else, and I didn't have to like depend on the rest of the universe to enjoy it.
Absolutely, I agree with you 100%, because that's what we're missing sometimes nowadays. There's a lot of original content out there that a lot of people just don't support, but I feel like we needed more, something refreshing that we just didn't want to see again. We wanted to see something different, but this was a little bit of best of both worlds. We've seen a Joker before, but we've never seen him like this, with this 70s vibe.
Yeah, very dark, very mature.
Absolutely. Without getting into spoilers, man, this was really, really dark and violent at times, but some justified, some you're like, okay, I wouldn't have
It was a little bit more violent than I was expecting, and it was very sudden. I think is what got me and probably a lot of other people. It was kind of like, whoa, I wasn't exactly expecting that, but it was a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. I would say this movie had a lot of not jump scares, but it had me a lot of cringe moments. Not in a good way.
You were shocked.
Shocked.
Yeah.
But I love
it. Worked though.
It definitely worked. I love the evolution of the character. Like, you see him one way in the beginning, and then you see him like as a peasant in the beginning, then you see him as like a god at the end. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I love the evolution of it, and I think it had funny parts, it had shocking parts, and it's just like one of the best evolution movies, I should say, of a character from beginning to end.
Right.
What I could say about that. I think the main message, without of course spoiling this movie's the message was about treat people right, get the help you need if you are going through some stuff, get you a good surrounding if you are needing the help, and if you don't have a good surrounding, make sure you figure things out in life, because you don't know what anyone's going through. It could just take one little thing
to set someone off.
To set something off.
Absolutely.
So listen, I do recommend the Joker. It's one of my favorites of the year. I'm going to decide about the decades thing, or like maybe even a comic book thing, where it ranks on my list, but I think one of the biggest topics people are going to get into the future is, was this performance better than Heath Ledger, which, in my opinion, was the best performance of a live-action Joker. Right now, I'm going to say it's a tie. There are two different Jokers. They are polar opposite. Both psychotic, but one, you kind of understand why. The other one, you're just like, okay, you were just, I don't know.
That's what I was excited about for this movie, is just because I feel like this character is just always so mysterious and nobody knows what the truth is. His truth is always very random and you don't know if it's true, if it's not true. You don't know what the truth is at all, because it changes every 5 seconds. And but this was cool because you actually got to see and understand a backstory and understand why he is the way that he is, and that was really, really cool.
Absolutely. So like I said, right now it's a tie between Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix. It's going to be a tie for me right now. After rewatching this, though, I might change my mind. This is a rewatchable flick, but at the same time, I think I'm going to have to be in the mood to rewatch it because there's some unsettling parts I know that are coming, and I just it kind of made me uncomfortable. Like I said, in a good way, though, because art is subjective. I think it did its part. Sometimes art is hard to watch, but, you know, if you can watch this movie and not be inspired to do the bad things, like I think that's what they were worried about, then enjoy it, please. But like I think I can understand what they were saying about like maybe influence negative things in society. When I first started the movie or in the trailers, I was just like, what are they talking about? Is this a regular movie that with violence?
But it doesn't. I think that's because the trailers, though, do a good job at not really telling you exactly what happens or what he does or what other people do. Like it kind of leaves a pretty good mystery to what's actually going to happen in the story. So it's hard to even figure out at all what they might be talking about when they're talking about controversy. But once you see it, you're like, oh, I see.
Like I said, I think I understand why that question was asked, but I don't think it's going to spread any violence.
I hope not.
Come on, be mature, people. But I have more faith in society than I sometimes need. But anyways, this is our review. Thank you, Toddy, for talking with me about this.
No problem.
I do recommend Joker, and if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. There's going to be more content coming. Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Good vibes make it say yeah, yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah, yeah. We gon' party all the day long now. We gon' party all the day long. We gon' party all the day long now. We gon' party all the day long. Till we lose track of the time.